Ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, I'm Carbonor. Welcome to my channel. I hope all is warm and well in your world today. Things are pretty cool here. Pretty cool here. Setting up the phone so I can keep up with chat. Okay, we're ready to roll. Ready to roll. Ready to roll. Didn't have a whole lot of luck with the Fall Guys portion of Fall Guys Fortnite Friday. So let's see if our luck's any better here. As you know, this is this week's challenger. But let's see what we got in the shop, shall we? It's not like I'm going to buy any of this bullshit anymore due to the fact that they are now screwing you on the prices of shit. Yep. They're straight up screwing us on the prices of shit. Because if you didn't know, they've done this really neat, what they, I'm sure, think is a clever trick. They haven't increased the prices, but they have decreased the amount of V-Bucks that you get for the same price as before. Isn't that a neat trick? So they can legitimately say, no, we haven't increased the prices at all. When in fact, they have essentially done that very thing. So it's kind of clever of them. So you get 20% less V-Bucks for your money. But as you noticed, none of the skins, none of the little cosmetic shit, none of that stuff came down in price in that convenient. A purely digital game that they could print out, they could just send any one of those skins to every single person in the fucking on that has got this game, that has got this game on their system, be it computer, be it fucking PlayStation or Xbox or whatever the fuck you're playing it on. They could send it out to every person, every single person, and not be out a single penny. It wouldn't cost them a dime. But somehow they need more money. So I don't plan on really getting any more skins, to be honest with you. I'll look, and occasionally I'm sure there'll be something that I'll be like, oh, I really like to have that. I'd like to have that Iron Man. Like, for real. I'd like to have the Iron Man. This isn't even the good one that you can have, that you can change to have multiple versions of. But I'd still like to have an Iron Man. Because I don't have one. I'm a completionist. I'm a collector. That's my thing. But fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. We as gamers, we as the people that put our hard-earned money into this shit, we need to start being a little more conservative with who and when we give our money to these people. Case in point, I've been, bitching all week about the WWE 2K26 game, and they are legitimately trying to ass rape every motherfucker that plays those games. They just decided on this one, we are just gonna fuck everybody. Everybody. It is the most belligerent cash grab I have ever fucking seen by any game company. It is offensive. It is offensive. And it has pretty much made me decide that I'm not going to be getting any more 2K games until they take the fucking ringside pass, which is essentially a battle pass. Which a battle pass should not exist for any game that you have to pay money for. Battle passes should only be for free fucking games. Because there's no reason to have it for a game that costs a full price. There's just no fucking reason. It's stupid. So I pay full price for a game, and I have to unlock shit? No. I have to give you more money? No. No. Absolutely not. Abso-fucking-lutely not. And until we start acting with our money, until we start saying, you know what, we're not giving you our money this time, dudes. They're going to keep doing this predatory bullshit. It's not going to stop. It's not going to slow down. It's going to keep going forever and ever. Amen. Until we start being a little more discerning with who the fuck we give our money to. I mean, think about it. Do you legitimately need this year's version of the 2K game, the WWE game? Is last year's not good enough? Because I guarantee you not much has changed. Other than the fact that some of the things that you got for free last year, you don't get anymore. Like a lot of the arenas, a shitload of the characters, all that shit. Yeah, that's that you got in the last year's game for free. Yeah, that's all behind paywalls now. Yep, all behind paywall. Characters that you think would be like, oh, surely they didn't. Yeah, they did. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yep, you got to pay for him now. It's absolutely offensive what they've decided to do. But luckily, they're getting a lot of fucking blowback for it. They're getting a shitload of blowback. Because it's just fucking blatant. We don't give a fuck about you. We just want your money. They have monetized every fucking aspect of that game and sucked out every bit of fun that people had with it. I think they really fucked up this time. And I think they kind of know it. I really do think they know that they went way too far. And their response to it has not been great. The way they have chosen to deal with it has not been great. And they know it. They know it. But they thought people would just go along with it. They thought everybody'd be cool. And it turns out that this time around, people were like, no, they're getting a shitload of people who are demanding refunds. It's got some pretty shitty reviews by people who are like willing to be honest about about the situation. And largely the same thing is being done now by Fortnite. And the thing is that you only do something like that if you're not doing well. You only increase prices if you're not if your product isn't selling well. You don't do that if you're a success. You don't do that if everybody in the world is playing your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no need to. Because everybody in the world is playing. You're making all kinds of money. It's when that player base starts dropping off and suddenly people aren't buying the same amount of shit that they were that you're like, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, oh, that was unfortunate. I don't care about whatever bullshit that you've got going on right now, Fortnite. I don't care about your little showdown shit with the Rock and the Ice King. Don't care. What? In 5 years, I've never seen that. I've never seen such a thing. In 5 years of play, 6 years probably of playing this game, I have never seen it ever say the buses were fucking full. Check back. Never seen that. It's good. I was gonna say. I was just thinking if this could be a sign that the game is certainly not doing well. You increase the prices, but you lose you lose servers. How does that make sense?
break, what you better do? I've been multiplied on my revenue. Showed them I'm 2 steps ahead of you. The mission go.
Alright, give me that goddamn thing. Hmm. Open the fucking door. Must be up. Must be in the ceiling. I don't know. It's pretty loud. Is it outside, maybe? No? Son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, you fucker. Where is the goddamn thing? This is where I started. There it is. Well, one of them anyway. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. All right, we're not doing too bad here. We're not doing too shabby. Always use more ammo though. Damn. We are well geared, which makes me extremely nervous. Where are we in relation? Okay. To the storm. Holy Christ. Holy Christ. Fuck you. And your stupid shit. You have fun in the last game? No, I lost. And the square storm just completely ruined the whole thing for me. Go back to a circle. Why do you do that? Let's try going this way. No shit. Fucking hell. Better than nothing, I guess. Where'd all this shit go? There it is. Damn. I hate to lose those, but I'm gonna chill right here. Right here for a minute. And see what happens. We're down to 10. Things are tense now. Things are tense. Giving this just a few. Yep. Ah. I got a shitload of kills that time too. What was it? 6? Not a bad run. Not a bad run. Could have been better. I ain't gonna lie. Could have been better. It wasn't horrible. All right. Let's see what we got so far. I mean, that's not horrible. Why does it still say I have two? Why does it say that I have two? What else? I don't understand. I don't understand. What are you telling me that I have? Because I don't. Okay, so I guess it's counting the drums, this and the drums, but I don't have the level for it. That's okay. That's what the issue is. Okay. Okay. What do I do with the rivalry credits? Wish people quit fucking with me. I don't think that guy's near enough to me to worry. I don't believe. Of course, if I keep moving him towards him, that'll be a different story. I just sit here and wait for him. You should pretty much be right on top of me. Yep. I'll take that. I was sitting there waiting for him. All right. And you know what? We will get that just cause. Let's get these back. that a fishing pole? It is, isn't it? Yeah, I don't need a fishing pole. I don't need a fishing pole. Wonder if you can shoot the fish when they hop out of the water. Better run. I think this might be a good place to chill for a second. Things are getting fucking tense. Somebody's in that fucking castle. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Yeah, that's not a good sign. Plus in one night, and it's never happened in 6 years. That's not a good sign. Right after they increase prices too. Wouldn't that's hmm. I don't know about that one. That doesn't give me hope. I reckon I'm gonna make this one my last one. And we're gonna call it a Friday, a Fall Guys Fortnite Friday done. One more shot. One more shot for Jetstream to make it into the next bracket. There's a lot of people landing there. Suddenly, I don't feel quite so secure about it. So we'll come over here, see what's in this chest. Okay, that's not bad. And then we're gonna go, bam, later. And get the fuck away from those people. Not a great way to start, I'm gonna be honest. Not looking wonderful. Not looking wonderful. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's a little better. Luckily, they went the other way. Apparently, they're not interested. Uh-oh. Well, I gotta get rid of something. Getting rid of that. Is that my stump? I think that's my stump. Wait, let me take that back. Where's that coming from? Is there some fucking body else shooting at me now? Jesus, people. What do you mean secure rivalry? What does that mean? Do I have to go back to one of those stupid things? Or is there somebody else rivaling? Yeah, there's somebody else. I don't care. Didn't hit me once. It's only one. Uh, think I'll keep my chugs because I know it's not as much, but they're quicker. They're quicker. Oh shit! Ugh. I know you're like, what are you doing? You're out in the open. People can see you. I know. It's all right. That was too good to pass up.
Treasure. Pulitzer.
I don't think I should do that. What is this? What does that do? Not going up as much in levels as I have in seasons past. You know what I'm saying? Usually you just without doing a whole lot, you'll just fly up the rankings, but down to 4. Shit. Oh shit, it's just me and one other person. Shit. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Oh, I should have had that motherfucker. Should have had him. Damn it. Still not. Yeah, usually you level up a lot quicker in this. Did they slow that shit down too? Probably. Let's see, who is next week's character? Atomic Punch. Atomic Punch. Next week's challenger. Damn it. I should have had that guy. Should have fucking had him. Fuck. So close. Well, I think that does it for this week's episode of Fall Guys Fortnite Friday, or this week's session, or whatever, because, technically it's 2 videos, so I guess you could say it's 2 shows, but regardless, thank you for being here, everyone who was. I know there were like a couple of people out there in the chat I saw popping up now from time to time. If you're watching this as a video later, thank you for making it this far into the video. We appreciate you very much here at IAC, your continued support. If any of you saw anything here that you liked or were entertained by, maybe it made you laugh, chuckle, or smile, perhaps you could see your way clear to leave me a like, a comment, a share, or a subscribe. Any one of those things is immensely helpful for the channel, helps it grow, helps it flourish, helps put me in front of, helps put me out in the algorithm to get me out in front of people's eyeballs. You know what I'm saying? Saying, hey, you might like this guy. So you can help with that. And subscribes are particularly important right now because I'm 81 away from 500, which is the first major milestone of the channel, which unlocks memberships and super chats, which I'm kind of excited about. But I've been in this, this 80 area for quite a while now, and I'm trying to kind of claw my way out. So anything you can do to help me out there would be pretty cool. And it is still open as of right now. Let me look and make sure. I'm pretty certain at the time of this recording. Yes, we are still at 419. 419. You can be remembered for all eternity, or at least until YouTube no longer exists, as the 420th subscriber of this channel. I'm going to record it on my YouTube description page. You know, that little area where you basically say what your channel's about and all not. It's gonna be there. You can be that person. All you have to do is click that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments that you were that person, and make sure that I'm at 419. If don't be pulling any funny business or anything like that. And I will record you for posterity as the 420th subscriber of this channel. And if you should choose to support the channel in a different way, you will find links to my Patreon and my coffee on my YouTube community page. Totally optional, totally up to you. But if you saw something here that you think might be worth $1 or $2, that'll be the place to drop it. So, it's there if you should choose. And while you're at all that, check out the rest of the shit on my channel, I have over 1,300 videos. That's a crazy. I know that's a crazy amount, but it's true. I have over 1,300 videos on my channel. I've got concerts that I've been to, shot on a really good quality phone, so the audio's good, the visuals are good, and I'm pretty close on a couple of them. I've got original music that I write the lyrics to, and let me stress, I write the lyrics to. I know that's very important for some people. Little iffy about AI, and I was that way when AI started rearing its head. I was like, oh, I don't know about this, but the more I worked with it and the more I started to understand it, it's not the bad guy and the villain that they're trying to paint it as. Most people are ignorant on the subject completely. It's the cool thing to say right now is, oh, AI slop. Oh, AI slop. Yeah, it's just it's just a bunch of drones talking bullshit about stuff they don't know anything about. I write all my songs, I build them in my head before I ever introduce them to the AI, and then I use extensive prompts to give it a unique, cohesive sort of sound like I'm going for. And I give my songs life in the form of a 4-piece all-girl metal band called The Circle. You can find on my channel right now at this very moment 10 albums by The Circle. About 30 minutes apiece, about 12, 13 songs per album. It's good quality music. Put aside your bias towards AI. I mean, if I didn't tell you it was AI, you wouldn't be able to tell it was AI. It's that good. It really is. So check all that stuff out. And you can also find the lovely ladies of The Circle every Wednesday night on Wicked Wednesday Night. That is the female division of my original character simulated wrestling federation. The men's division is every Monday for Monday Night Mania. Then I also have a female celebrity federation that's every Tuesdays. That's Tuesday night download. I've got a DC versus Marvel coming soon, and I've got upgrades for the men's and the female celebrity federation coming towards the end of the year. On top of that, I do daily live streams between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. ish, depending on my real world work schedule, where I play the first Descendant. Sometimes chat joins in for the more challenging missions, and sometimes they're just there to give me support or give me shit on the way that I build my characters. But a fun time is had by all regardless. So we'd love to see you there. Stop on by for those. And then every Friday, I have, just like I had tonight, Fall Guys Fortnite Friday, where I play Fall Guys and Fortnite. Again, I'm as open to play with chat as I am with the first Descendant, but only if we're going to do duos, trios, or squads. No one-on-ones. That's not going to happen. You can ask, but the answer is going to be no. No offense. I apologize. I'm not trying to upset anybody. It's boring. And if I'm bored, I know everybody else is going to be bored. So I gotta make a hard and fast rule on that one. No do, no dice. Um, on top of that, as if that wasn't enough, I've got a shitload of playthroughs, all kinds of genres, all kinds of titles. I've got horror, action, adventure, racing, roguelites, walking simulators. I've got a massive library of over 300 games. So I keep stuff in rotation as other stuff ends. Um, so if there's something that you might be interested in watching me play, throw it in the comments. I will check my library. If it's there, bam, it gets bumped up to to the top of the list. It will be the next one in rotation. Excuse me. First come, first serve kind of thing, though. So you don't get to jump ahead of anybody. Yours, if you're number two, yours will be number two. So that's just the way that works. But at any rate, and I guess, ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, that just leaves me to say thank you once again. And I do truly mean that. It means the world to me that you guys are willing to spend a little bit of time out of your day in my corner of YouTube. I thank you for your support. I think we've got some cool guys that show up pretty regularly. Not for Fall Guys and Fortnite. We have hardly anybody that shows up for those. But that's cool. I've explained before that it's at the complete opposite end where the majority of the people who watch my stuff tend to watch my stuff according to YouTube. And by the results, they are most certainly correct. But that's the whole point of doing these at a different time, is to try to catch a different audience. But yes, we have a cool group of people that is growing, a nice little community of dudes show up, some regularly, some from time to time, but they're pretty cool. And all of you are pretty cool. Thank you so much. And until next time, later.